First, recognize your full potential. Recognize your full potential. Now, just so I know that we right here, right here. We are right here. When I say get it, I want you to say got it. And I'm going to say good. Get it?
Got it.
Good. We're going to keep it moving. Get it?
Got it.
Good. So can we do this two parents? When I say get it, you say
Got
when
it.
I say good, we keep it moving. I like this guy. I like this guy. How do we do that? One, recognize your full potential. Now, you don't mind if I kind of talk to them for just a second? Don't go nowhere. Don't go to sleep. There is so much potential in each one of you. It's unbelievable. Endless, untapped potential in all 7 of you. You believe that? You believe that? If you believe that, and if you believe just 50% of what we believe about you, oh, you're halfway out the door. It's almost a wrap. If you believe just half of what your parents, your community, your grandparents, your caregivers, extended family members, Ms. Atkins, if you believe half of what we believe and notice in you, you halfway on to bring back that bird. Get it?
Got it.
Get it?
Got it.
Good. Let's keep that one moving. Part of that, though, requires you're going to have to tune out some things. This is what you're going to have to tune out. Negativity, haters. Anybody know a little something about those? All the hands went up. You got to tune out some negativity. You got to tune out some people that are not necessarily on the same page, same plan, same purpose as you. Now, that might be hard work. Because how you going to tune out if your boy is like, no, man, let's go do this. How you going to tune that out? Or your girl is like, I ain't about just business. I got my business. You stay, no. You might have to tune some things out so you can stay focused on what your plan is. Get it?
Got it.
The other thing you must realize, something I have to recognize is your zip code. Everybody know zip code?
Yes.
What's zip code? Too slow. What's your zip code?
4410.
What's your zip code? What's your zip code?
4410.
Give it up. Give it up. My zip code is going up to 44106, not too far from here, off 105 Superior in the Glenville area. Harry Davis Junior High School in Superior. I say that to say, young people, your zip code will not and does not determine where you headed. Let me say that again.
Say that again.
Shall I say it again? Your zip code does not, will not determine or dictate where you are headed. You agree with that?
Yes.
Now, you looking at somebody, like I said, and we mentioned that I was born in a little town called Lake Village, Arkansas. And y'all know where that's at, right?
Right.
Come on. It's over there by Gould, little down the road from Dumas, a little Star City to the south. Then Dermont is like about 50. Lake Village, Arkansas? I bet somebody know where Lake Village, Arkansas. You know where 105 Superior is, right?
No.
No. Tough crowd. But as I mentioned earlier, humble beginnings. Lake Village, Arkansas. 105 Superior. Which means I know a little bit of something about powdered milk making regular milk to put on cornflakes. Nobody on this side even knows what I'm talking about. I know something a little bit about beans and cornbread, and that's the whole dinner. I have just some slight experience of the one black and white TV in the house that you turn with a pair of
Black
then the one channel that you got that wasn't clear, you got it clear because you used the clothes hanger as the
Good to four.
2 for 2. Humble beginnings. But none of that determined, stopped, or dictated the direction of where I was going. Just like someone somewhere, especially in this room, sees the potential in you, somewhere somebody saw the same potential in me. I met former late Councilwoman Fannie Lewis in an empty warehouse on 66th and Superior in the early 2000s. It was just a shell. It was just an empty building that they were going to tear down. I met her there. We talked for 3 hours. And she said, call me tomorrow. I got a job for you. Next thing I know, I'm working for her. I've worked for the governor of the state, the 7th largest state in the country. I worked as the first special assistant in the history of Cuyahoga County just a few years ago. I had the opportunity to go to San Francisco and meet and work with Danny Glover. I had an opportunity to work with Dr. Amos Brown, a Morehouse man, who's one of 2 living students of Dr. Martin Luther King, still alive today. From 105 Superior, from Lake Village, Arkansas, which is around by Google down by Duke. I'm sorry. You get my point? Your zip code does not determine where you're going. And I think there's some OU in here. Something about High University. Mr. Blakemore, that's another story. Mr. Blakemore and I worked as correction officers years ago. So everything I know, everything I learned, which means everything I say, I got it from Mr. Blakemore.
Fortunately, he didn't take everything.
But as I move on, the reason why High University sticks out is because that was in my sophomore year where I learned that I was a doctor. 19 years old, cruising, sailing, OU, kicking it over a 3.0, activities, organization, girlfriends. Just having a, I say girlfriends. And then it was like a trap door or a bottom just fell out, because that's when I learned that I was a doctor. That's when I learned that who I thought were my parents were actually my grandparents. Who I thought was one of my 5 sisters, one of them was actually my mother. Humble beginnings. But none of that stopped, prevented, hindered from the direction that I knew I was going, because of somewhere somebody recognized potential. So number 1, on your way to bring it back to Bird, is to recognize your full potential. Get it?
Got it.
Get it? Got it. Good. Let's keep it moving. Number 2. See, this is going to be fast. Number 2. I'm going to give him the feather. I'm sorry. I got plenty of feathers. Hold on to this. Hold on. All right, you see? You're welcome. Number 2. You have found the feather. Now bring back the word. This is the second thing you need to do on the way. You need to realize, reel in. So y'all can see I can't fish. Never been fishing. It just looked like that's what they do. Y'all, anybody know how to fish? Yeah. How's it go? Show me. Because that looked kind of pitiful, didn't it?
You back, put it in, make sure, tight.
Okay, that's too much work. But I feel you. Reel in, realize, recognize, awaken! Ooh, did that scare me? Awaken your greatness and your genius that's within you. Realize, reel in, awaken, release,